I'm Chris, and this is Single Dad Homestead, brought to you from the beautiful Appalachian Mountains in Northeast Tennessee, guys. This is going to be a little bit different. We've been on the truck series and stuff. I had a company reach out to me because they heard that I was going on my elk hunting trip, as well as that we do the homesteading thing, and wanted us to try some of their products. So, you know me, I don't take in product a whole lot of times to throw to you guys. So what I've done is I've made an agreement with them that they could send me the product. I'm going to do an unboxing with you and show you that. I'm not sponsoring them yet. And then I'm going to wear them. I'm going to wear the muck boots, or the boots that are around for the farm boots. And then I'm going to wear the hunting boots. And they sent me some shorts and some other little things. So I'm going to show you who they are. Tell you what I think about my first reaction to them. And then we're going to talk about what's comparable and where we're at and the quality of these. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to test them all the way throughout my hunting trip. And in 3 or 4 weeks, I'm going to come back and tell you kind of what I think of them, if I give them a thumbs up or I give them a thumbs down. And at that point in time, if I like them, they're going to send me a code for you guys to get a discount on these. But before we jump into that, I want to tell you guys that our friend Jackie over at Single Mom and Homesteading, I'll leave the link down below, is giving away 1 adult and 3 kids passes to this weekend's HOA in Virginia. And if you would like to have a chance at winning those, what you need to do is go over to Single Mom and Homesteading and tell Jackie that Single Dad sent you, and she will draw on, I think she said Wednesday. She's going to draw that, and you get a free adult pass and 3 kids passes to the HOA, that's a pretty big event if you want to meet some of us. I'm not going to be there this year, but it's a pretty cool thing. And then at the end of this video, I have a meet and greet set up that you guys can come see me. So let's get into this, and I'm going to show you this stuff, and we'll kind of go over it from there. I'm going to explain to you the heights and things of what I think of just out of the box on these. So let me get you turned around, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. So the name of this company is HISEA. Now, I think that this company has been out there a couple times on different channels and stuff. I went through and looked them up, did some research on them. Seem to be a pretty decent company. Don't seem to have too many bad reviews out there. I did notice that most of the people doing the reviews had no clue of even how to say the name. So I contacted the individual, Roger, that is the marketing guy, and I said, hey, look, how do you say your name? And he said, just like it says, HISEA. So I think the others just took the boots, took the stuff to have free gear, and that's not what we're about here at Single Dad. So what we're going to do is give you a true review on what these are, first look right now, and then we're going to go through and we're going to do a review after we've worn them for a few weeks. This is not paid. They sent me this stuff. I'm letting you guys know that up front, but they sent it to me as a review, not for me as far as sponsorship or anything of that nature goes. So I want to show you guys where it's at. They have a lifetime warranty. Let's show you. This is the actual equivalent to like the muck boot, and that's what they're trying to compete at. Muck boots are around $200. This boot right here, I think, is running around $89 to $90. It's got a lifetime warranty on it. It's a 15 3/4 inch boot that comes up. Yep, right at 16 inches, a little less than 16 inches. Everybody that I saw do reviews on these boots, and this is where I say I don't think they actually did it, or these guys made the changes they needed to, said these boots ran a little small. So I wear a 9.5 wide because my foot's fat, just like I am. Yeah, we know that. So I ordered 10 wides and thought that that would be good, and actually they're going to be fine. I slipped them on earlier with a pair of heavier socks, but if I was going to order them again, I would go ahead and order my actual size, 9.5. They have a nice tread on them, nice, vibrant. They got a vibrant like sole with a ribbed on them, so I think they're gonna hold good. They look really good. The reasons that I accepted taking and do these review is these are my Nobles. These are the Stay Cools, and you can see these are less than a year old, and they're already flipping out. And this happens on everything. I've had muck boots do this and everything else, but if you look at the difference between these two boots, this boot comes up quite a bit higher than this one does. Looks pretty comparable. And this is, you know, $120, $130 boot. So at first glance on these, they look good, they feel good, they don't smell. So I'm going to show you the pair behind me here in a minute for hunting, and they're called No Scent, and that's their Arctic boot. But this one, you know, this is a really nice boot. I mean, as far as first glance, the neoprene's nice. It's got your thumb pull on the back. It's got your little area to take on and off, because muck boots and gardening boots are notorious for not being able to get off of your foot. So yeah, first glance they look good. I don't see any loose spots or misstitched or anything of that nature. Looks like they're put together pretty good. We'll tell you after 2 or 3 weeks of wearing them, doing chores out here on the homestead, and see what they did. They sent Elin a pair. Now what I'll say about the kids' boots is I actually like the soles on them really nice. And I think they carry these in there. And they have a sway cut. So that's really nice, especially if you have bigger calves. And for the youngins, you know, that kind of covers up on their shin a little bit. But we did order a size 1, and they sent a size 3. They may not just had any in this and tried to make that work. So we'll get with Roger and see what they say. So we won't be testing Elin's out as far as her getting to test those. But, you know, it's a pretty sturdy boot for the kids too. And then here is what I was really interested in. This is a 16-inch Arctic hunting boot. This is a big contender. If you bought this boot equivalents in a muck boot, it'd be close to $300. It's got the pull tab on the back for tightening. It also has a little area, which I really think this is cool, because you always have this dangling around, and anything you have in a tree stand that dangles around and makes movement catches their eye. But it has a little clip, so you have that little clip that clips it up once you pull it tight. Has a nice vibrant backside. It's a 400-gram Thinsulate, so with a nice pair of merino wool socks, it should be good. The one thing with both of these boots that's a little different. Now the hunting boot's not as bad. The hunting boot actually fits your ankle a little better. The work boot is a little bit loose in the ankle when I put it on earlier, but we'll see how that works out. But these are scent-free, says across the side. They really don't have that bad of a rubbery smell like most of them do. You got a name on it. Strata. It's got the Strata camouflage pattern on it, which is really nice. I'm thinking these will do better here in Tennessee. I don't know how good these will do on the elk hunt where you're doing miles and miles of up elevation and stuff. But once again, the soles on these are really nice. So I'm quite happy. This is a little bit thicker for sure, neoprene, and then you have this rubber that molds all the way up, almost like a gaiter without having to have a gaiter on. So I have big calves and short legs from my knee to my ankle. Everything else on me should be 6 foot tall, but I'm 5'7" because my ankle to my knee is only about this long. I'm kind of weird shaped. So these coming up, and they fit real good around my calf, which I was really thinking they were going to rub. So I'm really interested to see how these are in 3 or 4 weeks running around here on the mountains before I go out elk hunting. And then if they seem like they're going to work pretty good, I might take these as my secondary pair of boots out to Colorado with me, just in case I get to an area where I've got creeks and rivers to cross on a constant. So look forward to doing those. They sent some other stuff. This is one of the things that he asked me if I'd be interested in, because I wear cargo shorts all the time on the channel. But these are a Teflon ripstock shorts. And I actually wore a pair of these the other day, and I can tell you this already. These are comfortable. They are cool. You want to talk about fishing and working in the garden. I mean, these I can already tell you, I'll buy more pairs of these. We'll see how long they last. But as far as comfort and wearing right now, these are amazing, and I think they're under $20 too. So don't hold me on that. I'll have to find that one out for you. But they have a lifetime warranty. Everything has a lifetime warranty. So they've got your small pockets in the front for carrying like a knife, depending on which side you want to, or you could fit a flip phone in there, but you couldn't fit an iPhone in there. Side cargo pockets, deep pockets. The backs, it all Velcros. Everything, the stitching on these are immaculate. They are They are really well put together. And I'm kind of a snob when it comes to pants. My favorite pants are proppers. And I've had some proper gear for 5 or 6 years. But these are really nice. The belt loops are nice. They're sewed on well. And I think these are going to do well. So I can't wait to wear these a little more often. I wear shorts in the winter too. So that one, I think they've got 5 different colors. They've got a black, a gray, a brown, a green, and maybe it's only 4. But they have several colors of those. I'm really excited about those. But all this, I'd like to tell Roger over at HISEA that thank you. I mean, this is awesome. We'll give them a fair shot. If they're not any good, I'm going to come back and tell you. I'm going to tell you the good, bad, and ugly with it. He also sent me this little phone case carrier. It locks in, keeps your phone dry. Might be nice on our hunting trip. But yeah, so if you want to check them out before, that's fine. I'll give you this off here, and then I'll list it in the bottom. It's got all that'll focus for you. I don't know if that's focusing or not. All of their contact information for Facebook and stuff. Go check it out if you want to. But I'm definitely not telling you that I'm supporting this yet. I'm just telling you, first glance, looks pretty good. So go check them out if you need something for the farm or for your hunting season. So last thing I want to talk about is we were going to have, let me turn you just a little bit this way. We're going to have a meet and greet, and we're going to be teaching some at the Heritage Days in Unicoi County, which takes place on October the 16th from 11 until 3 o'clock at the Bogart Bowman cabin in Unicoi. I will put the information down below on the address and stuff for that. We will be there from 11 till 3. We'll be teaching some traditional classes. It's a Heritage Day, so it's talking about what life was like back in the 1700s here in this area. The Bogart cabin is one of the oldest historical marks in Unicoi County. It's actually the oldest building, I think, in the area, and they discovered it. Somebody had vinyl siding over it, and then the former mayor had purchased the property. When they took it apart, they found out that the cabin was there, did the research, and it was the original homestead, and the original homestead in this area. So lots of great history. You're going to have lots of bread making and jelly making and preserving and traditional crafting of candles and clothing and things of that nature. Some blacksmiths will be there. Be a wonderful time to bring the kids out with, and we'll be there. We'll get to meet you guys. I'll have my overalls on, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. Elin will be there running around having fun with everybody. And if you want to come out, check us out over there. And you could look on Unicoi County, Unicoi Township website, and they'll have information about the Heritage Days there as well. So it's Heritage Days at the Bogart Bowman. And it goes from 11 to 3 on October the 16th. If you guys want to come out and meet us and hang out with us for a while, come on over and do that. Thanks for taking the time. I know this video was different. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm showing you this stuff because this is stuff we can use on the homestead all the time for the kids and for us, and we can use it for hunting. So, as always, God bless. Live with what God gives you, and we're out of here.